Hi folks, and welcome back to Conan Exiles. This is episode 20 of the Let's Play 3.0 series. Now, in the last episode, we were upgrading our sorcery, and as part of that, we needed a bunch of compost to make the shallow grave, to raise our zombies. And the next thing we needed was grey lotus powder. So we started to do a little bit of farming and growing these grey lotus here. So we would use one seed to grow 5 flowers, dry 3 of those flowers to turn into another seed to grow another 5 flowers, and work our way up from there. We need 10 flowers, but then we also need another 3 on top of that, so 13 in total, in order to be able to sustain this. And we've run out of raw ash. We need compost, two compost, 2 blood, 2 raw ash to make a potent compost in order to grow the grey lotus, but we've run out of raw ash. So the little bit of raw ash we got off of random mobs, and we only got a couple of pieces over all the time that we've been playing here. So what we need to do is we need to go up to the volcano and harvest some obsidian nodes, because that gives you raw ash. But before I do that, because to get to the volcano, which is all the way up here, we have to go through the cold snow and then into the really hot volcano. So what I want to do now is, since I'm level 60, is I want to make some epic armor, because epic armor will give us both heat and cold protection, which will help us be able to survive better when we go up there. So what I did was I've had a look on the wiki at all the different armor sets, and of the medium armor sets there are 2 that gives me agility weapon damage bonus. One of them is the Numidian, no, it's not the Numidian, it's the Pictish Brave armor, which if I show you, that's part of a DLC. Armor, where is that? It's under here. This one here, Pictish Brave armor, which I forget the name of that DLC right now, but I'll stick it on the screen as we speak. But that's one set, but it's a nice set of armor. I've used it before, but I'm actually using that on my online server at the moment. So just to differentiate it, I'm going to go for the other set, which is the Aquilonian set, which is under here. It's not a DLC, it's under the standard Great Civilizations, and it's this set here, this medium set here. It's a nice looking set, and it also gives me agility bonus. So I want to learn the epic version of this, because it has slightly more heat and cold protection. So that is down here somewhere. I can't see it. That's it. No, is that it? That's Zamorian Thief. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There it is. So first of all, we have to learn Exiles, and that learns you the epic versions of all the standard armors, but also the layer fur, layer silk, hardened leather, and the perfected paddings. They're all things that are required to make all these epic armors. And then we'll need to learn the epic. It's just disappeared from me again. I'm struggling to see everything. Where is it? There it is. It's jumped to a different location. Oh, I need to learn the Great Civilization standard one first, and then I can learn this one. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to make a ton of hardened leather, because we'll need hardened leather to make the paddings. And then I also checked out that if I go to our armor bench, which is round this way, oh, wrong way, here it is. If we go to Aquilonian, excuse me, and look at the epic version of it, it also needs, as well as the epic leather, the epic perfected medium padding, it also needs more hardened leather just to make the armor as well, and every armor piece needs that as well. So what we'll do is we'll make a ton of that, which is made on the tanner's table, downstairs. So let's kick that off. So hardened leather requires normal leather, thick leather, alchemical base, and oil. So we're only going to be able to make, oh, we've only got enough oil to make 100, and we're going to need more than 100. So that's okay. We can come up to our alchemist table. Oh, we've got another 500 there, and we're probably going to need some more of that as well. I don't know, maybe 200 will be enough for everything we need. Oh, now we're short of this, so let's pile a ton of that in as well. Normal leather, okay, and go craft another 100. Right, while that's crafting, the next thing we'll do is to reduce the cost of the armor. We will learn the Grandmaster armor stations. So there's 2 stations. The campaign armor station, that reduces the time it takes to craft the epic items, and there's the garrison armor bench that reduces the cost, so it makes the less materials required to craft both the paddings and the armor pieces. We're not too fussed about time. We've essentially got all the time in the world, especially in YouTube land, when I can just pause the video and it'll take no time at all. But we're going to make the garrison armor, but we have to learn this first. Right, so what do we need to make that? Crafting stations. Right, Tinker's Bench, Campaign, Casting, Garrison, that one there. So 200 hardened brick, 100 insulated wood, 100 steel reinforcements, and 100 thick leather. Okay. I still need more torches in here. Right, hardened brick, so we need 200 hardened brick, 100 insulated wood, 100 steel reinforcements. It's expensive to build this, and 100 thick leather. Luckily we have tons of that. Okay, right, and we'll craft that upstairs in the crafting location. Okay, which way round does it go? It goes like in that corner. Okay, so let me just move this out of the way for the moment. It's going to stick out into the... Come on, in there. There you go. So maybe it's not perfect, but I'll spend time later on putting that in place. And I'll stick this back just beside it. There we go. Right, unfortunately, so the tier 3 armor smiths, there are 3 types, one of which is a scout right, which is this little barbell icon, and that provides weight reduction on any armor that they craft. Put my torch down. So they make every piece of armor they craft weigh less. This one here with the little hammer, I suppose it is a temper right, and that makes increased durability of every armor that it makes. And the third one is the shield right, which has a little shield icon, and it provides the increased armor ability. So it gives you more armor than what the standard rated armor here is when you craft it. Unfortunately, we've got the temper right and we've got the scout right, but at the moment we don't have a shield right armor smith to make the better armor, which is the one I would like. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the one, I'm not that fussed about the weight of it, I'm going to use the one that gives us more durability. So I'm going to steal that guy and I'm going to stick it on here. In fact, I might actually just put him on there as well. And then I need to make perfected medium, that one there. So that needs hardened leather, rhino hide, and twine. So we've got a bunch of twine. I do have rhino hide because I know that we needed that, so where did I put it? Is it still downstairs? Down here. Here it is, rhino hide. How much hardened leather have you made? 75. I think we've got some from dismantling stuff. Where did I put that? Not there. Is it still in here? No. Unless that's already on the bench, is it? Let's have a look. In here? Nope. In here? Yeah, 26 from before. Right, so we stick that in here, along with that, and then go perfected. So I need 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, needs to leave them to craft, and then once we've done that, we're going to need what? So Aquilonian. So we need iron bars and hardened leather. I think by default that says 20. So we've basically halved it, I think. So we're going to need 50 hardened leather, and we're going to need just over 100 iron bars. You got iron bars in here? You've got loads of iron bars. Stick that in there. I wonder how much is going to be left. What have we got? 2 more. Is it taking the one from there? Right, let's go back down and see how much we've crafted now. $28, it's still going. What I'll show you while I'm waiting for that is that I went over to Sepamaru and did some farming in the wine cellar, and let's see, I think it's this guy here. I got 6 more relic hunter treasure seekers. So I think this guy we got last week, or last episode, was a berserker. So he's got 10,500 health, and then I did the same thing but with one of the relic hunter treasure seekers, and he came out at 10,200. And if you remember, because of my perk, if I set those 2 guys to follow, they'll get plus 20 in all stats, so their health will go up even higher. But 4 of the relic hunter treasure seekers I have tamed up, and I've set them up with assassin armor, which is light armor. Is there one up there? There's one up there. There's one here. The assassin armor is agility weapon damage bonus. They've got hardened steel bows. Obviously, as a relic hunter treasure seeker, they've got high agility anyway. So they are going to be bowmen. However, I went and pulled over a rhino over here, and while they did like look down on it, they didn't shoot anything at it. So I have a feeling that's possibly too high up, and I need to bring it down a bit. So I've got 2 there, and I've got 2 at the other side, but at the moment they're not doing anything because I think they're too high up. You can see them up there. Garden. There should be one there. Yep, there he is. So yeah, well, between the next episodes, I'll bring the whole tower down by 1 more, maybe 2, and do some testing to see if they can actually start shooting at enemies that are coming. But what I can also do is, if I go into here, I also got a dancer, because we don't have a dancer here for taking off any corruption. No, let's go upstairs. And we'll put in this guy in here and make a 3rd zombie. And out they come. So this one looks like it's a female. She is. It's not showing me. Oh, there it goes. 16,000 health, but that's with her following me. So if I stop following, 9,555. So yeah, not too bad at all. Right, you come with me. We'll head downstairs. We'll get you some food. Should be brimstone in here. Where did you go? Right, more hardened. Yeah, that's going to be more than enough. Right, you have that. In fact, just stand there for a moment. Let's go up here. Yep. Through here. It's a bit annoying the way that sticks out there, but it is a big old... Right, so we've got 5 perfected paddings, so now we can make our 5 armor pieces. Craft. Chest piece, craft. Legs, craft, although not much leg there. Bracers and feet. Okay, so that's also going to take a little time to craft, so I'll cut here and I'll bring you back when we're all done and dusted. Okay, see you soon. Right, so we are ready to go. So I've crafted my 5 pieces of armor, and you can see each piece has got agility weapon damage plus 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. So we're going to get plus 25% bonus and on top of everything. I also, if we go to stats and go to here, at the moment we've got temperature resistance of 2 and 2 for heat and cold. If I then put on my armor like that. Oh, and I never checked the... Let me take it off a minute. So our current armor level with our royal armor on is 249 medium armor. If we put on the epic stuff, 606. So we've more than doubled our armor value. You can see we've got much higher durability. So the head used to, well, maybe, I don't know if that was fully repaired, 300-400 maybe, and this piece has got 1116, but obviously that's because we've got the increased durability due to our armourer that built that. What else have we got? Stats, we've got 3 and 3, so we've got a bit more cold and heat protection. Not a huge amount, but it's still better than we had before. And obviously we've got the... So we've lost our carry capacity bonus that we had with this stuff. But we do have the agility weapon damage, so we'll be able to do better fighting. And what I can do is I've made in the... If you go to knowledge, armor, and go down to the bottom, you've got armor smith. So just like the weapon smith mods for your weapons, you've got armor mods. So armor reduction kits can be really handy. Flexibility kits, armor plating, and then you've got the higher level ones. So I've built 5 of these thick armor platings, and if we look at that, so currently 1116, put one of them on it. Did that go on it? Have to take that off. Oh, there we go. So it's now, what is it? Durabilities went down, the armors went up. Oh, I didn't check the armor. Damn it. I'll bring that up. I'll look back in the video and I'll bring it up, but it's now 117. Take this off. So this has got, take this off. This has got 184. Put one of them on. 196. So let's take all these off and modify them up. So any mod to anything reduces its durability, but because we had slightly higher durability anyway, modding it to give it more armor has still given us more durability than what we we had before anyway. So better armour, better durability, and of course we've got our bonuses as well now. Right, so let's stick that stuff back inside. We'll just drop that off here for the moment. What I will do is I'm going to take Mistmorn with me. I'll just use that. The rest of that will be okay. Mistmorn is a shield that gives me heat protection. So when we're up in the volcano and it's extra hot, that'll be much better for that. I'm going to take... Oh, I tell you what I will do. I will take some of this in case it gets a bit cold. We can eat some spicy haunch in the ice to keep us cooled down, and we'll take these guys with us. Follow, and we'll also add them to our party so we can see them all on the side there. And yeah, in fact, let's take that off and we'll just drop that off in here as well. Like that. And then we will head up to the volcano and I will see you when I get close. Okay. Okay, we're here. Let me just show you where I am on the map just now. So we came all the way up to the Mounds of the Dead, like we normally do, except this path here, we follow this path to the east along here, and then there's this sort of circular area here, which is what we're on right now. See, the path goes round in a circle. So I did head up into the volcano, and I was recording that, but we then had a bit of an issue and I had to leave in a hurry. So I've binned that footage, and this is now the next day, but that is why we've already discovered Bjornar Stand, and up here we have the Hidden Way, but I will take you to them right now. So we head straight ahead here, head east, and you see this ruin up here, and in there should be a bear. Are zombies following us? Yes, they are. There's a ghost showing a little trebuchet there. And fire the trebuchet and destroy this building. There's the bear. It's a big bear, big black bear. I'm stuck on it. Let's just take him down. That's it, guys. Ah, he's down. Okay. I think there's maybe another ghost in here somewhere. Maybe not. I don't think there's any books or anything. Yeah, can't see anything else out of here. You just get the ghost firing the trebuchet to destroy this building. Right, so if we head off, and at this point we're going to head north. Let's get on the horse. So we want to turn around and go up this way up here. So we're going to head north into the snow. Now there are multiple entrances into the volcano. One of them is also up this very path, which is called Dragon's Mouth. And that's the entrance we take if we're wanting to go to the... Oh, what's it called? Well of Skelos dungeon. But if you go in that entrance, there isn't actually any obsidian in there. So we keep up along here. So what we'll do is before we get there, we're going to veer off to the right somewhat, and we're going to go slightly east of the Dragon Mouth entrance. So where is it? Where's the way up? Oh, do we have to go around here? We're stuck. Come on. I think we're coming up on Dragon's Mouth now. I think that's it there, look. And you can just see why it's called Dragon's Mouth, with the teeth coming down. So you can get into the volcano that way, but that goes through a loading screen and it takes you into an area that has no obsidian, and it's the obsidian we want. So we're going to veer off here and head over this way, and then up here, and we'll find a path that doesn't have a loading screen. It takes you, we can go straight into the up this way. Getting close now. That's it there. Head up here. It's a very steep path. Here we go, this is it. And we'll get so far up and then the horse won't be able to get up by itself. We'll have to climb over a couple of rocks. It's starting to get very cold now. But we've went through all the cold without getting any issues in this arm. So here we go, this is the little bit that the horse can't get over. So we'll just jump up here, jump up here. Hear that rumbling, it's just like, is there a meteor shower? Right, and as we cross this line, oh wait a minute, there's a tablet here.
You have come to the
Northern boundary, so there was one of these ghost wall fences, but it's broken. So you can get through into the volcano.
Out there, beyond the borders, is freedom.
So here we are.
Freedom to suffer.
Right, so this bluish stone here
Remain bonded one.
is obsidian nodes. So if you use a pick, you'll get lots of obsidian, but if you use a sickle on them, we should get raw ash. For some reason it's not showing me the raw ash, and so crystal, we'll chuck that. So 14. There is a obsidian rock nose. There we go. So we use I wonder if we can use a sickle on that. So what have we got at the moment? 14. No, didn't get anything off of that. Is there any more? Over here, there we go. So we don't need a huge amount, so that's a node and a rock. It's in a bit of stone as well, so might have to break through the stone. Yep. There's obsidian. $36. There's the hot lava. We definitely don't want to go in there. I seem to remember when this biome was first added, because this wasn't in the map when the game first came out, but when it was added it was practically insta-death if you went into that lava. But you can get through it now with just taking a little bit of damage, and I don't think followers and thralls get any damage from it now, which they used to. Right, what have we got there? 94. Any more? We're over that way. Some over there. Oh, here's some more. Of course, if you did get the obsidian and you want to actually turn that into obsidian bars, you have to do that at the forge that's in the volcano, and that's basically at the end of the Well of Skelos dungeon, which we haven't done yet. Right, we'll get this bit, that'll do us. Let me take my shield off. 4. Right, so you can see, because we're standing beside the lava, we're now very hot. But then I just put the shield on, back to normal again. So that's the difference that this shield makes. Right, okay, let's hop over there. Took a little bit of damage from that, but not too bad. What have we got there? We've got 198 and some crystals, so that's a decent amount. We only need a fraction of that. There's one little node for our potent compost, and I'll be able to use the rest of it to make some white dye, which will be nice. Right, let's get out and head back to the way we came, and we'll head back home. We'll have to be really careful here, so no running, because it's so steep that you just, when you run, you fall such a distance that you take damage. Let's take a little drink before we head into here. Unfortunately, we're at the cooling down bit, so let's get back up until we get that buff off of us. It'll be fine. Let's have some spicy food. That'll balance it out. Right, we're just going to walk down here, and even then we'll probably fall a little bit. Is it night time? It's getting dark. So it's -22. Yeah, it's 9:30 at night, so which will make it a bit colder. Oh, going a little bit maybe. Whoa! That's what I meant, see? Oh, and again. Once we get down here, we'll be fine. Is that there? Ice? Yes, that's the back of the Black Keep dungeon. So normally you come across this bridge and then the Black Keep would be in here. But we're coming in from above it, so that's the top of the back of it. Another dungeon we'll be doing pretty soon. Right, let's wander down here. Right, back on my horse. I'm going to head down. Got to have a quick scoot around, see if there's any star metal nodes or meteors that have star metal in it while I'm up here. But if I don't see any, I will just meet you back at the base. Okay, see you soon. Well, I had a quick look around and there wasn't any meteors around, so we've headed back down to base again. So what we need to do is go around here and let's drop 21 ash in there. Don't have that much blood, it's easy to get blood though. So there we go, we can make some more potent compost. So we've managed to get that going. We can that's going to take a while to craft, so we're not going to hang about with that. But we've been up to the volcano, got some ash. We've upgraded our armour to our first set of epic armour. So, I think offline I might have a play about with some dies and see what a good looking die set for this will be. And by the time the next episode comes along, that potent ash will be done. The grey lotus powder or the grey lotus flowers will be grown, and we'll have enough to start making some grey lotus powder ready to learn the next spell page in our sorcery guide. But that will do for today. Quite an eventful episode here. As always, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you liked the video, please hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye now.